His eyes looking over his defense. Yeah, he's got pretty good rotation. Rotate the hips there. When you throw the shot, don't try to throw the shot over it. Make sure that his weight is basically almost 85 to 90% on the rear. Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe.
Hey Mike, stop for a second. Maybe we've punched each other to the head too much. But anyway, we decided to make promotion discount for our course. Fundamental skills for martial arts and fighting. 50%. But this is only for viewers of Full Contact Concept YouTube channel. So get the code GRABLEARNFIGHT and get your 50% discount in the first pinned comment. Now Mike, let's come back to you.
To share the video with people that you think might benefit from the information. Make sure and like and comment. Any questions that you may have, feel free to ask and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and instruct my student, or in your case, you might instruct whether it's your student or a training partner. You can train this at home and switch sides, okay? But this is what you need to pay attention to. Okay, so I'm going to have him get in a position as if he already threw something from the rear, okay? He already threw something at me. Say if I'm here, he threw a right at me, okay? Okay. Now when he does this, again, I want to make sure that he's fully extended because we don't want to waste any power. If you're going to hit the guy, hit him with everything. This is a straight right, could be a cross, but something that's extended, not a short right, okay? So when he does this, I want to make sure that lean forward more. See, there's more power there. Twist, there you go. See, his heel is fully twisted. This is the right position. From here, now he's going to keep everything kind of standing still, relaxed. He's going to sit into his posture, and now he's going to get back in defensive mode here, where his chin is covered and his hand is up, right there, and he's looking. His eye is looking over his defense to wherever I put the pad or where the opponent would be, right? Because even though you're covered, you can't clutter your vision. So we're going to do it open hand first, so you see what it works, how it looks like, and then we're going to do it with the pads and the gloves to give you both effects, okay? So for here, I'm going to be coaching him. So again, I don't want to be too close. I don't want to be too long. He's got long arms, so we will throw a couple of times to see where his ideal range would be for his mechanics to be optimal. Again, we're isolating, okay? We're trying to take one piece and make it the best we can. Later variations will come. Okay, so again, so when he goes, he sits on his legs, okay? He's going to push off the ground. He's going to start rotating, and he's going to come in and throw the hook as he lands. He should be hearing the sound of the shot, or of the shot on the pad or the hand should be coinciding at the same time that his heel is dropping, okay? So now I will check. Yeah, he's got pretty good rotation. Rotate the hips there. Good, his heel rotated. He's landing on his heel in the rear. He's got his shoulder protecting his chin. He's still looking at me over the shoulder. His elbow is parallel to the floor. Again, because if your elbow's down, it turns into a slap. And when you practice it, make sure your fingers are pointing into the trainer, okay? This is just, of course, you're going to be punching later, but it's like if you were slapping the target. Is because this really works the alignment. It emphasizes it right now. Later, of course, with a punch and things change, but this will remain the same. Now, if you notice, if I hold this here and I just relax and I tell him to use his front foot to push into the target, he's going to take me offline because that's all the leverage. He has all the leverage of his body is sitting at that moment at the end of that shot. So he's going to take his full body weight and land it. Whatever he weighs, he's trying to transfer that into my body or into my face. But he's doing it by swinging back and landing on that rear heel. Okay, so let's do it again. He's in position, full twist from the rear. Okay. Go. Okay, now don't push. You want to land right there. When you throw the shot, don't try to throw the shot over it. Try to just land and slap here. I'm going to give him a little bit of resistance. I'm not going to go doing that. I'm going to keep resisting, but I want him to stop because we're isolating. We're not going for power yet. Throw it again. Land over here. I want you to Create a slap sound. Okay, there you go. Again, breathe, breathe out. Good, one more time. Make sure you transfer your weight. Now, here, he's getting parallel on me, okay? I don't want it like this. I want to have that triangular setup that we have for boxing. So we want to start with a triangular base. Let's start as if we're fighting, okay? Okay, you don't want to be too squared. Okay, there we go. Now, throw your right hand fully, extend it all the way out. Right hand, the rear hand, okay? There you go. Full hip extension, rotate, good. Rotate that heel in the rear, sit on your foot. Because sitting on your foot as you land, then you have the three powers. Forward pressure, body torque, and landing that. It's almost like it's landing heavy. It's not just throwing the punch, it's landing. So see, that's three things are happening that are gonna affect me as the target, okay? Now, from this position now, okay, throw. Good, now you have him relax. You see that is in the correct position. Defend, back to defense. And from there now he will initiate his hook. Good, again. And I want to emphasize him landing that rear heel at the same time that he feels this shot right there. Very good, again. Good, again. Good, one more time. Good, now you land. You feel your weight landing. There you go, when you hit. Now that's starting to hurt, see, because now he is combining his dropping of the weight with that shot together. That lands the body into it. It's different than just doing this with the arm. Now your whole body weight is landing with the shot. It creates a different kind of leverage, and the power is snappier, it's deeper, and it's harder. So really work at this, even if you have to take your time and take it slow, because it's worth the time. Now we're going to show it a little bit with me holding a pad, and he'll have the gloves on.
Hi, my name is Mike Soto. I'm a martial arts coach, combatives consultant with over 40 years of researching, learning, and teaching martial arts. I want to invite you to my new video course, Fundamental Skills for Martial Arts and Fighting. The contents of this video series is based on my extensive research in Muay Thai, Western boxing, and Chinese and Filipino martial arts. In this course, you will learn some essential skills that will create a more connected and relaxed body structure that will allow you to deliver more power in your strikes. These body skills will create a more efficient way to use any offensive or defensive technique. You will also learn some essential footwork to guarantee the delivery of your techniques. These skills can be applied to enhance any martial arts practice and can greatly benefit anyone from beginners to advanced practitioners, regardless of style. Don't miss this opportunity to bring your martial arts skills to the next level.
Okay, guys, so now we're going to show it. I'm just going to hold the pad now so we can kind of go at it a little bit more. Again, don't start hitting the pad too soon. This is a mistake people make. They think they got to do it a couple of times and they want to go to power hitting right away. Don't do that, man. Take your time. Cultivate your technique. Make it optimized before you start adding a lot of elements like too much speed, too much power. You're going to really mess up the potential that you have to developing your techniques. Build them slowly. Each thing adds a new layer. After you get mechanics down, then you can start working either a little bit of more speed or a little bit of more power. Then add the other layer. Take your time. This is how you develop really badass true skill. Okay, so we're going to show it from a different position now. I'm correcting my student once again. So we're going to begin as if he already threw the right hand, right? Make sure he's fully expressed hips. He landed. There you go. He's sitting on his blow. He's going to now get in position, defense, and then he's going to rotate and sit back on his heel as he hits. Good, one more time, but I want him a little bit more bent. So I'm going to bring the pad a little bit closer to him, okay? And there you go, sit on the heel. I want you to land here, don't overhit. Here you go, again, don't overhit. Again. Good, bend into it. One more time. Good, now, this is pretty good position. He's got his heel rotated. He can rotate a little bit more. Make sure that his weight is basically almost 85 to 90% on the rear. You don't sit here and look pretty. After this, you're going to move around. You're going to hit again. This is to isolate the motion. Remember, that's what we're doing. We're taking it one piece at a time. Bend here. From there, he's totally loaded. to throw anything from the rear, because then he's going to reverse the process and push off the rear and then land on his front foot as he throws the punches. But again, now I'm going to have him, he's been punching in this direction because, you know, people say, well, should you hook this way or this way? Really, it's a matter of preferences. Back in the day, it used to be that the closer you are to the opponent, then by throwing your hook this way, it would be a little bit cleaner to clip the jaw, right? By hooking this way, it has a lot of power, and sometimes you would slap even with the inside of the glove, you know, it will be kind of like a power shot. So this would be like a shotgun blast, and this would be more kind of like a bullet, right? But at the end of the day, this usually has more power behind it, this vertical hook, but be careful not to overextend and try to search for the target by bending your wrist, because this is where you have all these different types of cracks on the bones and the wrist and these injuries that you don't need. When you go for the hook, make sure that the shoulder is what brings it. The shoulder guides the hook. This becomes one piece. The shoulder then guides this pipe that turned stiff for a second on the wrist. You don't search for the target by bending the wrist. And remember, when you have the glove on, you don't really see your hand. So make sure and cultivate this, and remember that when you have the glove, you have the liberty that he could throw a hook and a vertical to me, and he could even land like this and hit me hard, almost slapping, and it still hits me. But we're trying to aim with the knuckles, okay? Now in boxing, you know, you hit him with whatever you got because all this becomes striking surface. But I want you to practice and keep in mind as if you're doing it with your knuckles, okay? So again, the shot will be then here, not here. Here, not here. If he happens to be a further away target, I go with, it's my shoulder that guides it there. I don't try to find it with my wrist, I find it with my shoulder. Okay? Here, not here. I don't try to find it and bend my wrist. Very important. So again, I'm going to have him punch in a more vertical way. Slow. There you go. Check for alignment. Very good. I want to make sure that, see, there's no bend of the wrist here, that it feels pretty stiff here. If he feels like he's not landing enough, then he extends the shoulder forward to accommodate for the angle. Okay, one more time. Sitting on the rear. Good, one more time. Sit on the rear. Okay, one more time. Make sure you're fully torqued. There you go. From there, now reverse it. Good, one more time. Reverse it. Good, one more time. Again. One more time. Good, one more time. Sit on that rear. There you go. Feel the heel. Feel the heel. Good, one more time. Okay, nice. So that's the idea. Work it slowly, break it down, and once you get these mechanics, then you can start going full on, not only on the pad, but on the heavy bag. Start out slow on the heavy bag, because if you hit it the wrong way, you're gonna pay the price. If that has happened to you, you know what I'm talking about. If it hasn't happened yet, don't let it happen.